All right, who are we here with?
Oh, it's Mart, and I guess Mark.
Yeah.
What do you guys do
I
today?
got first at Fargo Regional today, and he also got fourth. We played like the almost exact same list, except for like one or two cards. Yeah, I guess shout out to Jordan, Jeremiah, Mark, Verinder, and Raz, and the guy behind the camera, Aldrin. Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Oh yeah, and shout out to P5. My biggest hater.
Man, shout out P5. Who is P5? I don't know them.
Chinese guy, bro. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's yeah.
All right, let's get into the profile.
So this is Mitsurugi Ryzeal. I played 3X, 3 Ice, 3 Sword, 1 Node, 1 Cross, and the Bonfire. So usually people cut the second Sword, but I thought that if I wanted to up the count of the deck, I needed to add another consistency card, and Sword was the next most efficient one, just because it's a 1-card starter. And as long as you resolve the Sword and like have like a prayer or like an Almano in hand, like all you need to do is resolve imps once, and then you basically win the game. I didn't play Tachyon just because the fact that I didn't want to have to like put back a card, and like quite frankly I didn't even do that much testing with it. I thought that like having like the Mitsurugi engine, like prayers, ritual spell, Amino, opening combinations of those kind of mitigated the fact that the deck wasn't consistent enough. But yeah, so like, and I guess I played the 1 Prosperity, so that's like 13 1-card starters on top of like the 2-card combos that you can draw, and it came out to like around 85% to draw at least one of these, and that was like good enough for me. Especially because the Mitsurugi engine is like pretty big, and you get to, and when you draw them in multiples, it basically gets you to play anyway. So I played 2 Saji, the 1 Kusanagi, 2 Amino, Futsu, 3 Ritual Spell, 3 Prayer, and 1 Trap. I guess in the beginning I wasn't playing the Trap, but now that I guess Talents is pretty prevalent in the format, some people might just elect to not play hand traps at all and move to breakers, and yeah, that's why I play the trap, just because, you know, I just thought people would just not play the hand traps anymore. Yeah, and there was like a lot of people that went Slayer, Tronus, and then this would just save me. And then just having the Futsu on the field is like really good, because once you establish this, you have like infinite, you gain infinite advantage, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, not really. Just I'm pretty sure I have the same exact Mitsurugi count.
Yeah. Same exact count. And I guess where me and Mark differed was the non-engine. So for me, I played 3 Fuwalos, 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Imperm, and then I played 1 Ogre, 1 Veiler, and 1 Talents. This was pretty weird, but it made sense to me, especially because it doesn't matter what kind of going first card like you have, like a Judgment or a Strike, because if they stop you, they'll still stop you. But as long as you resolve the full combo, because yeah, I'm playing cross out on the side, like the board is basically like an FTK, like you cannot lose. And yeah, I mean, like I had Nibiru in the main deck as well, but in testing it just never came up that I had to cross it out, and it itself is probably like one of the worst hand traps right now, just because it doesn't stop him early enough, which is like what you need to do anyway. And the Veiler and the Ogre were like good standalone cards by themselves anyway. So yeah, I think it was fine. And then what was the difference?
For me, it's just instead of playing 1 Veiler, I played the second one. Just because I wanted because I cut down on the 1 sword, so I was like, instead of playing the triple sword, I decided to play the second Veiler. Just because I wanted to stop like random rogue decks early that usually chain block themselves, which came up a bunch of times. Also, against X, that's one of the best hand traps to see. If you don't see the Imperm, it's probably one of like the better interactions of popping the X and then chaining the Veiler to your detonator and getting rid of the body plus the search at the exact same time.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
about it. Yeah. That's it for the main deck. It was 43 cards. I guess the extra deck. 2 Det, 2 Duo, 2 Twins, pretty standard. And then the utility cards, the Dugaras, Dweller, Exciton, Tornado Dragon. This card was like actually really good. Yeah, just being able to just bait out baiting out like the imperms first with this, and then baiting out the other cards with the Tornado Dragon after, and then committing your plays. Because all you need to do is just resolve 1 imps and like you win the game. The aggregator, and just 1 imps. Second one like never really came up. Yeah, you just need 1. You can just twins it back anyway. 1 Typhon. This won me like 1 or 2 games. So, and the 2 cards that didn't really come up was Cowboy and Bagooska. I don't know what else they would be, but yeah, I don't know. But those are probably the 2 cards that I'd cut if I was to change anything in the extra deck.
All right.
And the side deck. The Malisate, 3 Lancia, 3 Meows, and we only played 2 Perulia just because like I wanted to cut the called by from the main deck and move it back to the side deck, and the third Perulia was the next cuttable card just because the main deck is already built to beat Ryzeal with the Joels in the main, and then just having X to answer the detonator anyway, and then the extra Mitsurugi cards to push. So I thought this was fine. I didn't miss the third one at all. And then I guess 3 cross out and 1 called by. This was like really good. I wish there was space for it in the main deck, but especially like sometimes I even side this in going second. Especially like against like low ceiling decks, like for example like a Blue Eyes, because all you need to do is push through their 1 or 2 end board pieces, and then it's usually the non-engine that'll stop your turn and keep you from winning the game. And yeah, like you can afford to have a cross out going second against them. Like obviously against the mirror matcher, it's like really good, doubles down as like just like something to protect your plays as well as an interruption. And then the just 2 lightning and then the duster. It's just broken going second right now. Yep, that's about it.
All right. Any last shout outs?
No, not really. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Any shout outs, Mark?
No, same people as Mark, and I guess our Winnipeg locals.
All right.
Yeah, shout out Arctic Rift.
Yo, there's the owner, you know.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
All right. Congrats, guys. See you next time.